This is it, Chicago Stadium, game number 7. Winner moves on, loser goes home. In real life, they win 7 games in Chicago 1. Right now, New York Knicks, they're a team that they could go. They could pull the major upset. They won game 6 in overtime, and right now, this is a major upset if they could win it. Chicago knows that this is the game. This could be an NBA championship game for them. New York might be the biggest roadblock against them. We're underway, and they win the opening tip. Paxson. They want to get ahead like 14-2. That's what Chicago wants. Scotty, and that's going to be Starks the other way. Starks will take it. It was a turnover early by Chicago. For New York, they want to control tempo. Look at the eyes of Jordan. McDaniel on the move, and it's going to be picked up and scored. Almost a turnover performance. But right now it's 2-0 New York. Chicago Bulls. Jordan, no! And Oakley again. Oakley. They're going to push it down to the X-Man. Xavier. Jackson. Oh, they got Jackson wide open, but they don't go to him. Starks to the X-Man. There's Ewing. Ewing the hook. No. And Cartwright the rebound. That's one thing they have to do, is control the boards. Jordan to Pippen. Scotty. Jordan, Scotty again, Grant. Pippen. They're going to go to Horace Grant. Oakley again, Grant. Chicago has not scored in the first 2 minutes. That's a very big foul. After the game tonight, will San Diego go undefeated? And Cartwright hits one with a very unique free throw shooting. Ewing will have to sit down after the first foul. And he made it. It's 2-2. That's going to be the X-Man. It's 4-2 New York. Jordan, and he hits it. It's going to be 4-4. The first field goal for Chicago in game number 7. I don't know if Jordan, and this is the biggest thing, if he has to have a huge game for Chicago to win. They might even have a bigger chance if he doesn't try and get it, but John Starks. That's going to be 2, and it's 6-4 early. Now they want to get a 2-score lead. They do. Here in the first, it's 6-4. Scotty. Kiki Vandeweghe against Scotty, and oh, what a move. Scotty takes the baseline at 6-6. Jackson. Over to Starks. That could be a foul on Jordan, and it is. That's a big foul on Jordan, and B.J. Armstrong comes in. The 2 best players have to sit out now. You only get 5 fouls. Jackson, Oakley. Vandaway, no, and Paxton again. They're going to push it down to Armstrong. Armstrong gets stripped, but that's going to be a foul on Charles Oakley. And B.J. Armstrong will shoot 2. New York 6, Chicago 6. And he misses 1. Look at that. McCormick, who yesterday had 3 putbacks. Armstrong got it. Jackson. Jackson. The X-Man. They get it out. They are careful. Chicago by 1. The X-Man trying to go in. The X-Man, it's going to be blocked by Bill Cartwright, who's having a really good game 7 so far. Paxton to Scotty, and that's going to be a score, 9-6. Scotty gets it in, and Scotty is taking over now that Jordan is sitting with an early foul. 9-6, he'll let Jordan sit. Jackson, the X-Man, no. And again, without Ewing, Pippen will get the rebound. 9-6. A 5-0 run for Chicago with 6-4. Game 7. Armstrong in. He got the baseline and he misses. McCormick the rebound. McCormick an unsung hero. Jackson. That's going to be the X-Man, Xavier McDaniel. It's now 9-8 here in Game 7. New York, so much frustration against Chicago. Trying to right a wrong of history, as they feel. And Chicago, that's going to be 2, and Scotty's had an unbelievable first quarter. Pippen, it's now 11-8. Mark Jackson. Jackson. All right, they're going to call a violation against maybe 3 seconds or running out of bounds to avoid a pick. I think it's running out of bounds to avoid a pick. And Scott Williams out of Pippen. So Chicago 11-8. Hobson. Hobson for Chicago. Couple dribbles. Hobson out to Armstrong. Williams, Hobson. Scotty now. Oh, they go to Williams. He scores. 13-8. Oh, that's big. The presence of Ewing not being in there is huge. They're getting rebounds inside presence. Really, Scotty's dominating. That's the X-Man, and he misses. Oh, Vandaway should have gone up. If that were Ewing, he would have gone up. The X-Man now. Out to Anthony. Outside, Wilkins. Anthony Wilkins. And they go. That's Gerald Wilkins. A minute to go. Anthony Wilkins. And he'll go to the line. The foul's on, I think, Stacey King. It's going to be on Hobson. And that's going to be 13-9. Wilkins, and he got it 13-10. Armstrong. Pippen. King. Armstrong, no. Williams, yes. 15-10. New York, early on, wanted to get an early lead, but they couldn't get it. They got 6-4, but now it is an 11-4 run, and that's going to be A foul there against B.J. Armstrong. And look at Bill Cartwright. Good night. Bam. That's when the score is 7-6 Chicago. Now it'll be shooting. It's under 2 minutes, and Mason misses one. Anthony Mason. Game 7. And he hits one. It's 15-11. Tomorrow, the Eastern and Western Conference Finals will start. Pippen. 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 15-11. Pippen got it, and it's 17-11 with 3 seconds. And now Anthony. No. Well, at the end of 1 quarter of play, Chicago 17, New York 11 here in game number 7. If you're New York, you're a little upset. It's 17-11. And here's Anthony. Anthony over to Mason. And got it. And that's why he's a game changer when he's in there. It was 17-11 without him. And now it's 17-13. 2-0 with him. He had a foul early on. King over to Jordan, who's back in. Jordan again. They got a new man on him, Gerald Wilkins against John. It's not John Starks, and it's Scott Williams. And Scott makes it 19-13. Now they got to get it down here in a second. Mason. They go to Anthony, and Ewing got it, and now it's 19-15. Here in the second, 19-15. Hobson, Jordan. Oh, look at Hobson, no! And Ewing the rebound. Vandaway, he's moved over. And McCormick, actually, New York, McCormick came in. And came out, Ewing came in for him. You know, Vandaway came in for Ewing. Greg Anthony off to the side, Joel Wilkins. Ewing, no, and that's Stacey King the rebound. Jordan. Wow, Gerald Wilkins got him, and that's a foul. Oh, they called it on Ewing. And that's Ewing's second, and that's a major thing going on. No, Ewing is in. Ewing is in. Gerald Wilkins has been playing Jordan very, very well. They switch. The New York Knicks are playing very well on Jordan. They switched off Anthony Mason and Starks. Ewing, oh, what a block. And now this defense is good. There's Mark Jackson. Jackson to Ewing. No, Ewing the slam. It's 2 now. A 4-0 New York run. With 17-11, it's 6-2. Paxton, Armstrong, no. And Vandeweghe the other way. Jackson to Ewing, and he got it in one, and he might score to take the lead. New York has bustled ahead. And now Chicago, who was comfortable, is now shocked. Vandeweghe goes out, Oakley comes in. They got a lead, 20-19. Jordan. 4.5 to go. Paxton. Jordan. Armstrong now. Here's Cartwright. Jordan against Wilkins. What a move. That's an unbelievable move. He's really got to work hard. I'm going to say it. Jordan's the only guy in the league that could do that. Only guy that could do that. Seriously. Jackson. Oh, a three by Starks. Oh, wow, and he's clapping right in front of the bench. He clapped right in front of the Bulls bench as he did it. It's 23-2. Cartwright. New York wants revenge. They really do. Armstrong, Cyro, 329, great to see you. Really good to see you. Paxton, Williams, Armstrong, no. And Ewing the other way, here's John Starks. Jackson, no. And there we go. Thank you very much, Cyro, 329. This is a game that you want to watch on a big screen. You want to watch this one on a big screen. This is Game 7. The winner of this might be a favorite for the NBA title. New York, all those years of frustration. McDaniel, no. Oakley, and they get it out, and they reset it, a foul on Jordan. A foul on Jordan.
Substitution on the court.
Jackson. Oh, there we go. Notre Dame and Miami. That was, I won't say anything about that one. Oh my God. And Denver and Cleveland. There we go to Cartwright, and there it is. Well, I'm glad you're watching. I won't spoil anything. Right now it's New York 23, Chicago 23. Jackson. Jackson to Starks. It's hard to score in this. 2 minutes, any foul will be a shooting foul. Starks, no. And Scotty the rebound. It's a transition. New York does struggle with. Scotty. Scotty got it. 25-23. And Chicago now has a 2-point lead. 4-0 Chicago run. Jackson. A lot of one-on-one stuff. The X-Man. Paxton actually stopped him. Starks. Against Thompson. Starks. And one! And one, my goodness. And New York will shoot the free throw. 25-25. And 26-25. Armstrong. Grant. To Cartwright. Scotty. Scotty. Oh, that's got to be Grant. He missed it. Oakley again to Xavier McDaniel. Over a three. No. And I don't even think they'll get a 2-for-1 out of this. Scotty now. 26-25. Scotty, they're going to hold for a little bit now. They got to shoot by 2 seconds. Scotty a three. No. Oakley the rebound. Vandeweghe can hit these, and he misses. Wow. What a game number 7. What a game number 7. Winner moves on, loser goes home. Chicago is a 4th seed. Chicago is a 4th seed. Scotty's unbelievable today. Jordan shut down. But, so, let's put it this way. New York is a 10th seed. They're a 10th seed in the playoffs. And if they were to win today, now there weren't many differences between wins. Between 1 and 10, not many. York had a winning record. Starks. Jackson. It's a 1-point game, a lot of half court. Starks. And got it by John Starks, unbelievable. It's now 3. If you're Chicago, you want to run your offense, we know that, but now we know you're at home and you're expecting a Boston. LA throw it out of bounds. You're expecting a comeback, but right now, New York is building what they need to do to withstand it, maybe. 28-25. They go to Jackson. So Mark Jackson. Out to Starks. Ewing. Cartwright. Ewing, yes. It's now 5. New York leads 30-25. And that's big. Paxson. $30-25. Pippen. Over to Paxson. Jordan. Grant. Jordan. No. And Oakley the other way. Oakley. Jackson. Starks. Starks and out of bounds. Out of bounds. They lead by 5. They're trying to lead by 7. New York by 5. They bring it in. Scotty. Scotty to Jordan. Pippen. Jordan. Oh, there's a block. And Cartwright again to Grant. Scotty. Oh, through the middle. It's going to be tipped and intercepted. John Starks. To Jackson. Oakley. Ewing. Ewing, no. Ewing to Oakley. No. Ewing slams it. And New York leads by 7. That's 3 offensive rebounds in that time. And that's unbelievable. Chicago's got to be worried. Jordan tried to go in against Starks. It's now Starks and not Gerald Wilkins. Wilkins is not in the game. They go to Scotty, and now it's 5 again. Under 5 minutes to go here in the third. Jackson. Oh, there's the X-Man, puts it in. It's 7 again. 34-27. We could see San Diego go undefeated tonight. We could see New York win tonight. New York has a 7-point lead. Everybody watching, they're thinking it could be their year. Scotty. Back to Jordan. Here's John. The lob, no good. Intercepted Oakley. And Starks will bring it down. They don't want turnovers. Jackson. Starks. Jackson. Starks. No. And Grand, they go to Jordan. 7-point game halfway through the third. Jordan. Paxson. Jordan. Jordan, and that's going to be a foul.
At the line for your goals, Michael Jordan. 2 shots.
34-27. Jordan got it. 34-28. .29. Three and a half to go. Oh, what a slam to the X-Man! And now it's a 7-point lead. Now, one of the funny parts is New York has won a lot of close games, including that one in overtime yesterday. They haven't had a blowout, but it's expected. They're a 10 seed. So if you win, that's all that you go. Cartwright. Cartwright got it. Might have switched his pivot feet. It's now a 5-point game. New York has that buffer. They need to win this game. 36-31. The winner plays the Charlotte Hornets tomorrow in game number 1. Jackson. And that's going to be a foul on Chicago, on Jordan. I think Jordan has 3 fouls. Ewing has his seat. And Jordan sits down. He's in foul trouble. Mason now, 36-31. Jackson. Jackson. Xavier got it. And the X-Man, 38-31, here in the third. 2.5 to go. Armstrong. Oh, they had Scotty open. Cartwright. Scotty got it. Every time Chicago's gone up by 7, New York has gone up by 7, Chicago has answered. There is the X-Man, and they're up by 7 again. And Chicago's answered every time. New York would want to go up by 9, and if they do that, this whole place would be absolutely silent. That's going to be an offensive foul. An illegal screen. Phil Jackson is nervous. And here's Gerald Wilkins coming in. He's done a good job with Jordan. Vandaway, they got a 7-point lead. Vandaway over to the X-Man. Gerald Wilkins. Wilkins, and he'll go to the line. Almost an and one if he would have got that and made it a 10-point game. That would have been big, but New York knows they got to build up their buffer zone. Butch Hobson with the foul, Gerald Wilkins, and he hits one. 41-33. I'm almost in shock. 42-33, but you know Chicago's going to come back. Scotty. New York has a history of blowing these big leads. Hobson. New York will be, if they were to win this, heavy favorites against the Hornets. Utah and Seattle, that's a dead even race there. I would say Utah slightly favored. Armstrong, a minute to go. Armstrong pulls and misses. Scott Williams misses. And the X-Men are dominating the boards. They go to Gerald. He'll pull it back. Mark Jackson to the baseline. It's 44-33. And 40 seconds. Scotty to Armstrong. No. BJ again, down by 9. They go out to Scotty. A big possession. It's 11. An 11-point lead. New York has really trounced Chicago. An 18-8 run since the half. Hobson, no! And New York by 11. And well, let's see. The fourth quarter, Chicago's going to have to really ramp it up. Oh, here it is. It's the fourth quarter. Jordan is in. And Jordan, will he take over? I've seen him take over many times, especially in the series. New York's doing a number on him. Hobson hits. And now it's 9, a single digit, so 17 seconds in. That's their goal, to chop it down, make it single digits. And now the next thing is to make it 4 points. It's two-point possession. Ewing, fade away, got it! Patrick Ewing, it's 11 again. And Armstrong. They go to Jordan. 7 to go. Jordan. Over to Armstrong. Oh, he missed Jordan. They go to Hobson. Stacey King. Hobson. Armstrong. No. King. No. Almost an and one. New York might rewrite history with this win. If they win 46-35. And they get one. Will Purdue is coming in. So Stacey King at the line. Scott Williams goes out and they nail it. 46-37. The Knicks now by 9. Mason. Anthony. They're going to go to Ewing. Ewing has been incredible. They put him on Will Purdue on Ewing. Solely a defensive move. They go to Gerald Wilkins. Jordan. Anthony now. Trying to get inside. Anthony Mason. No, and Purdue the rebound. They want to push it over. Jordan, Armstrong. It's a 9-point game. Armstrong. Jordan's calling for it and he gets it. Wilkins. Jordan doubled and he's fouled by Anthony Mason. This is how they do it. This is how, look, he's pushing them away. And trying to get in his head. You don't get into Jordan's head. He knows what he can do. And he hits one. It's now 8 now. Mason was upset. But you know what Jordan was doing? He's like, let's see if you can keep this up. He knows if the quarter's long enough, they can outlast them. They also know they got an end game with 4 minutes to go. 46-39. 5:50. New York gonna hold on. They had an 11-point buffer. Wilkins, you got that feeling too, that they have to hold on. Vandeweghe to Ewing. Anthony, no! And Livingston the other way. Jordan. Paxson. Armstrong. Jordan. Scores! It's now 5 now with 5 minutes to go. Oh, it's a 4-0 run. No, it's more than that. It's a 6-0 run. Vandeweghe to Wilkins. They go out to Vandeweghe. Anthony now, 46-41. Ewing got it. And Patrick Ewing is hitting everything. 4:40 to go. You got to ask yourself, where is the line? What's the score that New York's going to need to win it? Cliff Livingston. Jordan. Now it's 5 again. Now the question is, what do you do to Ewing when you come down? Wilkins. Ewing. Anthony to Wilkins. Oakley. Wilkins. Ewing. Got it. Patrick Ewing. They're starting to score. Now you're thinking about the end game. And a timeout. (50-43). 3:45 to go in the fourth. (50-43). Cartwright. I can't believe this. Scotty. Jordan to Grant. They go to Jordan. And he hits. 50-45. Now the whole thing is about Ewing. Where is Ewing? And now they finally got Cartwright on Ewing and a foul. Jordan. He has 4. One more, he's done. One more and Jordan's gone. Jordan is going to have to be Jordan at this point. Jackson. So they set the screen out of bounds, and it's a turnover. Now Chicago can hit their next threshold. They can make it a 3-point game. Jordan, you're allowed zones. Remember high school rules. Paxson. They go to Scotty, to Jordan. Grant, a bad shot. And here's Jackson now, 2:40 to go. And that was a bad shot. Jordan was taking that. Starks! No! Ewing, yes! And Patrick Ewing, they're in a danger zone now. Paxton has to hurry. Same with Chicago, they had it down to 3. And now Jordan to Grant, over to Cartwright. Paxton. And Paxton, they got to do something quickly. Over to Grant, Jordan. Under 2 minutes. They got to shoot. Jordan, he fouled and won! Oh, how big that is! And Ewing's third. If they go into overtime, that'll be big. Jordan has 4, Ewing has 3. Jordan. It's a 5-point game. It's still a 4-point game, and now 52-48. Jackson to Ewing. Ewing. Double. Got it! Oh my goodness, in New York 54, Chicago 48. Now remember yesterday it was 55-50 about the same time. Jordan. Oh, what a spin move to Paxton. No, Cartwright. No! And here's Jackson now, a minute and a half to go. And now they got to play good defense on him. Jackson to Ewing. Ewing got it! It's an 8-point lead with a minute 15. It's in shock. Any other team, you'd say it's over, but it is the Bulls. Jordan, no! Ewing the rebound. They're going to hold it. It's an 8-point game with under a minute. New York can feel, look at their bench. They can feel the major upset. They're a 10th seed. This is the stuff of dreams if you're a Knicks fan. I don't think anybody ever believed it. McDaniel. They're going to Ewing. Nobody believed this. They foul him. And he'll go to the line. Nobody believed this. They won a bunch of 1-point games, overtime games. It could have gone either way. And New York, 35 seconds away. Ewing misses. And you never know. Here's Ewing, remember Mark Jackson in game number 1. Then at this floor, they won game number 2. Missed both. Grant, they go to Scotty, they got to score. 30 seconds, Scotty. They go into Jordan. Jordan, it's now 6. And what's going to happen here? Star Jordan's gone. He's gone. Jordan has fouled out. And John Starks now. 56-50. Starks. Got it. You knew it was coming. 57-50. Made it 58-50. That's it. You can feel it in New York. It would take a miracle, really would. You're about to see one of the greatest upsets ever, especially in a series. As New York by 8 points, and Chicago is absolutely stunned. The superhero hit his kryptonite. Jordan, there's Paxton, no. Oakley, the kryptonite is out. 13. They're going to be celebrating, they are. The bench can't believe it. Nobody can believe it. New York has won game number 7. They've done it in Chicago, and the 10th seed goes on. The Cinderella story. Look at the Knicks. Through history, they finally done it. Beat a Jordan Bulls team in 7 games. They will go on and play the Hornets in the Eastern Conference Finals. A game in which Chicago had many opportunities to pull away. But the New York Knicks led 44-33 and then 58-50. Unbelievable. Jordan, 19 points, 7 of 11, 5 and 5 in free throws. He ended up fouling out. Chicago led 17-11 after 1. The Knicks 15-8 and 18, 33-16 in the middle 2 quarters. Unbelievable. And Ewing at 25 and 7. Wow. Game 1, it was that 1-point game. Jordan shot. Game 2, the Knicks won by 7. It was kind of weird, but they did it. They just overcame everything. Game 3, the Bulls won solidly. 60-50. Game 4 went to overtime. And the Knicks ended up winning, or else it would have been 3-1. Game 5, the Bulls overcame. Well, they just started. They overcame being down by 1 going into the 4th quarter to win. Game 6 in overtime. The Bulls had chances, and they couldn't do it. And it came back to haunt them as Game 7, 33-16. The Final Four, Utah and Seattle. No, it's going to be the Hornets and Knicks first. The Hornets and Knicks. And that'll be the first game. And then Utah and Seattle, game number 2. Remember, New York was a road team. They beat Philadelphia 3-1. They won the road games, both of them against the Bullets, the 10th seed, and the Celtics. And when they beat the Boston Celtics 68-55, people were thinking, all right, then they went 3-1, and now they beat the Bulls 4-3. Well, the Charlotte Hornets, they have won 7 of their last 8 playoff games. 7 of their last 8. So these are titanic forces colliding. They are. They were down, look at this, they were down 2-0. They were down 2-0. They were down theirs. They were down. Atlanta won the first game by 8, second game by 4. Then the Hornets won by 5. They won by 7, and then they won in overtime. Then they won 4-1 over the favored Pacers. So they have won 7 of their last 8, and they are on fire. Same with the Knicks. It should be really good tomorrow. Game 1. Utah, they swept Golden State, and whenever they needed to beat the Clippers, they really shut them down. The Clippers are an upstart team that beat Portland, and they have a good, talented roster, but Utah ended up shutting them down. On the other side, Seattle Sonics are 7-2 in the playoffs. They shut down San Antonio. They shut down Houston. Now they're facing a different type of team. San Antonio and Houston, same styles. But now it's going to be Utah and Seattle, 2 different styles. Just same way with the Hornets in New York. 2 different styles. The Hornets will run it with Kendall Gill, Larry Johnson, Del Curry. Matt Kaminsky. I don't know. Muggsy Bogues. They'll run. Well, New York, you see the style they play. Very half-court, very methodical. Seattle can run and gun. Like the Hornets, they got Kemp, Ricky Pierce, Sean Kemp, Gary Payton. They have a lot of that. So only 6 games between the 10th seed and the 2nd seed. It shows you the big thing. The Hornets were 32-20. Johnson averaging 16 a game. 30 rebounds for the Hornets. Jordan is done. He will not repeat. The Bulls will not repeat. Utah and Seattle, Utah is a very methodical team like New York, but Mark Eaton has to produce. He really does. I think he's going to be the key. He has to produce in this series more than the other ones because of just the way the styles are. If he produces, I think they'll be all right. Well, that's going to be it for us today. Game 7, unbelievable action. Have a great day. We'll see you later.